I walk through the rush, but I don't feel the race. The world is a blur, I no longer chase. Inside this glass of silver light, the chaos fades. I breathe in quiet, no echo here, no need to run. 1,000 thoughts reduced to one. I'm floating in a bubble of calm, where nothing loud can do me harm. The sky is close, the ground is far, wrapped in the hush of who we are. Let them spin and let them shout. In here, I'm gently tuning out. The colors melt like morning dew in silent shades of rose and blue. Each second stretches like a sigh. I hold it softly, let it fly. No ticking clock, no heavy sound, just every heartbeat slowing down. I'm floating in a bubble of calm, where nothing loud can do me harm. The sky is close, the ground is far, wrapped in the hush of who we are. Let them spin and let them shout. In here, I'm gently tuning out. Even if the world collides, I'll be still where silence hides. I'm floating in a bubble of calm, where nothing loud can do me harm. Time may change and seasons fall, but peace remains when I recall this bubble, soft and warm and true, where quiet dreams are drifting through. I watched you go, no final sound, just wings that barely touch the ground. You left the light inside my hands and disappeared like whispered sand. The wind still hums a song you knew, a softer world remains of you. Goodbye, my butterfly, you flew and left the sky a deeper blue. No chains, no tears, just grace in flight. You taught me how to hold the light, and though you're gone, you're not confined. I carry wings you left behind. A petal falls, a moment stays. In quiet I recall your ways. You never asked for loud goodbyes, just truth beneath the clouded skies. And every echo soft and wide still folds around me like a tide. Goodbye, my butterfly, you flew and left the sky a deeper blue. No chains, no tears, just grace in flight. You taught me how to hold the light, and though you're gone, you're not confined. I carry wings you left behind, so gently gone, yet always near. In quiet air, I feel you clear.
In the quiet of my mind, I find a world I left behind, where colors hum and time dissolves, and all the noise just slowly falls. No maps, no names, no need to prove. Just me and sky and space to move. That's where I drift when life's too loud. Above the fog, beneath the cloud, a soft escape, a silent sea that only ever waits for me. I close my eyes and feel it start, a dreamscape carved inside my heart. Footprints fade in silver dust. No rush, no rules, no one to trust. Just drifting stars and painted skies that mirror peace behind my eyes. No gravity, no need to land. Just floating slow with open hands. That's where I drift when life's too loud. Above the fog, beneath the cloud, a soft escape, a silent sea that only ever waits for me. I close my eyes and feel it start, a dreamscape carved inside my heart. Where I drift is where I breathe, where I rest and just believe. Where I drift is where I breathe, where I rest and just believe.
The sea speaks softly through my mind, a language only silence finds. It brings the echoes back to me of what was lost or meant to be. Each tide that comes then fades away, leaves colors I forgot to say. These waves of blue don't try to hide. They pull me close, then slip outside. They carry pain, they carry grace, and leave their salt across my face. In every hush, I hear it true. My heart still floats in waves of blue. I walk along the edge of thought, where memory and time are caught. The sea does not demand or plead, it simply comes and plants a seed. Not every echo wants reply. Some songs just drift and pass me by. These waves of blue don't try to hide. They pull me close, then slip outside. They carry pain, they carry grace, and leave their salt across my face. In every hush, I hear it true. My heart still floats in waves of blue. Let it come, let it go. Let the water gently show that even blue can feel like home. A path appears where none should be, a thread of light that waits for me. Not drawn in stone, not loud or clear, but close enough to feel it near. I never knew what fate would send, but I walked on and called it friend. I follow quiet signs unseen, a shimmer in a muted scene. Not forced, not loud, not marked in gold, just soft enough for me to hold. And maybe fate is not a chain, but gentle rain that carves my name. Some call it luck, some call it stars, but I just call it where we are. Not every answer must be no it's not a face, just stillness shaped like gentle grace. I follow quiet signs unseen, a shimmer in a muted scene. Not forced, not loud, not marked in gold, just soft enough for me to hold. And maybe fate is not a chain, but gentle rain that carves my name. This thread of light, it bends, it sways, but always leads me through the haze. No trumpet call, no stage, no crowd, but still I grow, though not out loud. A seed that listens to the rain and stretches up through loss and strain. They never saw how deep I grew, but roots are where the strong break through. Quietly I bloom each day, in quiet soil and softened clay. No spotlight shines, but that's okay. My petals find their gentle way, and though the world may never see, this bloom belongs to only me. I don't unfold in sudden light, but trace the curve of slow delight. The sun and I, we learn to wait for moments that illuminate. The world may rush, demand, expect, but I choose peace and self-respect. Quietly I bloom each day, in quiet soil and softened clay. No spotlight shines, but that's okay. My petals find their gentle way, and though the world may never see, this bloom belongs to only me. Not all growth begins in spring. Sometimes silence makes me sing. In the hush where daylight sleeps, a silver shimmer softly creeps. You appear above my doubt, a light too gentle to burn out. You don't shout, you never but still you calm my restless mind. Each worry fades beneath your beam, like echoes drifting through a dream. I reach for peace, not for thrill. Your quiet light is what I feel. You don't blaze, you softly stay and help me find my own slow way. You're my quiet star tonight, not the brightest, but just right. No need for crowds or grand displays. You guide me in the smallest ways, while others chase the neon sky. You glow where silence dares to lie. Stay with me, don't rise too far. My heart belongs to a quiet star. Sees it, no one hears, but I can feel it drawing near. A silent thread, a weightless tide that pulls me where my truths reside. It doesn't shout or bend the sky, just linger soft with knowing eye. It's the pull of the quiet, slow and sure, the gravity of something pure, not loud like storm, but still it moves. It holds my soul subtle grooves. In every step I start to see this silent force is guiding me. The world can spin with noise and light, but I'm held close in calmest night. Used to drift, now I line the stars I never thought were mine. I used to fight what I now trust, this pull that turns the wind to dust. The pull of the quiet, slow and sure, gravity of something pure, not loud like storms, but still it moves. It holds my soul in subtle grooves. In every step I start to signs to show the green light, the perfect flow. But mornings came and passed me by, while I just watched the sky go dry. No more pausing for the wind. This breath won't come back again. Now is mine, I'll take it slow. Don't need a map for where I go. The world still spins, the clock still chimes, but I just dance outside of time. I won't wait for stars to shine. This quiet joy right now is mine. I walk through streets with sun on skin, not chasing gold, not chasing wind, just hearing life in every breeze, a little laugh, a sway of trees. No more racing to arrive. Today's enough to feel alive. Now is mine, I'll take it slow. Don't need a map for where I go. The world still spins, the clock still chimes, but I just dance outside of time. I won't wait for stars to shine. This quiet joy right now is mine. Let the moment be my song. Right here, right now, I do belong. I don't raise my voice to speak. I let my silence still the weak. No need to chase, no need to run. I shine without a borrowed sun. They measure loud, I measure true. In quiet lines, I shape my view. I know who I am, no need to prove. I build my strength in how I move, not fast, not loud, but deep and sure. A quiet path that will endure. They look for sparks, I hold the flame. I stand with grace, I know my name. Each step I take, I choose with care. My stay, not in the noise, but in the way. In the mirror I see eyes that learn to smile through soft goodbyes. A face once lost behind the screen, now blinking through a gentle sheen. I used to flinch at what I'd see. Now I just sit and let it be. In the mirror there's a voice, not loud but clear, not forced, just choice. It tells me I've survived the fall, and I don't need to know it all. I trace the cracks that used to sting, now they just shine like silver ring. In the silence truth appears, not in words but quiet tears. The girl I lost is still inside, not hiding now, just open wide. I won't erase the lines I wear, each one a proof that I was there. In the mirror there's a voice, not loud but clear, not forced, just choice. It tells me I've survived the fall, and I don't need to know it all. I trace the cracks that used to sting, now they just shine like silver ring. I'm not broken, just becoming, and in this mirror I'm still humming.
If I could sit inside your day, feel how the sunlight bends your way, would I see joy in every turn, or places where the shadows burn? I don't need to wear your name, just wanna know your silent flame. Let me stay in your quiet, where no one speaks but hearts still riot. I won't fix what's not undone, just sit with you until you're sun. I don't need to walk your shoes to softly echo all your blues. Your laughter holds a weight I know, like rivers hiding under snow. If I could breathe the air you keep, would I find dreams you lost in sleep? I won't rewrite your melody, Let me stay in your quiet, where no one speaks but hearts still riot. I won't fix what's not undone, just sit with you until you're sun. I don't need to walk your shoes to softly echo all your blues. I'll hold your hush like it's my own. In silence you are not alone.
Found a corner no one sees, where I can laugh and bend my knees. No perfect lines, just open air, my little world without a care. I don't need much to feel alright, just space that fits my kind of light. This is my little spot, my breeze, where I can dance, where I can freeze. No rules to break, no mask to wear, just music floating through my hair. I don't escape, I just exist in rhythms made from moments missed. I take the long way just because it lets me hum the song I was. No one to rush, no need to prove. I'm just a beat, I'm just a move. The world can wait, my mind is clear. I've got my quiet atmosphere. This is my little spot, my breeze, where I can dance, where I can freeze. No rules to break, no mess to wear, just music floating through my hair. I don't escape, I just exist in rhythms made from moments missed. So if you find me all alone, it's just the place I call my own.
I messed it up, I won't deny. Dropped my truth and watched it fly. But somewhere in that mess of days, you gave me shade, I found my way. Not all heroes riding clean, but you showed up when I was mean. Got through it, yeah, I scraped and fell. Didn't climb alone, if I'm honest as well. You laughed when I was on the floor and somehow helped me up once more. So no, I'm not the perfect one, but I'm still standing in the sun. I said things I'd take back twice, pushed away the hands that felt nice. But not all bridges burned to ash. Some held strong and pulled me back. You weren't loud, but you were true, the kind that holds when winds come through. Got through, yeah, scraped and fell. Didn't climb alone, if I'm honest as well. You laughed when I was on the floor and somehow helped me up once more. So no, I'm not the perfect one, but I'm still standing in the sun. If I shine, it's not just me, it's all the ones who let me be.
She walks the world with quiet grace. No need to shout, no need to chase, but in her chest a flame resides, a crimson glow she will not hide. Not every storm begins with sound. Some hearts burn soft beneath the ground. She holds a fire beneath the calm, a silent force, a steady song. Though all around may twist and spin, she lights her way from deep in. No spark, no flare, no battle cry, just glowing through a silent sky. They see the hush but miss the heat, the pulse that hums beneath her feet. She smiles like one who knows her power, a quiet flame in bloom each hour. Not all desire needs to scream, some dreams just glow beneath the seam. She holds a fire beneath the calm, a silent force, a steady song. Though all around may twist and spin, she lights her way from deep within. No spark, no flare, no battle cry, just glowing through a silent sky. Her crimson heart will never sleep, a flame that burns so soft, so deep. You look my way before I knew what names or words felt you there before we spoke. A silent pull beneath the oak. Your breath was wind I used to hear in dreams too soft, too strangely clear. Some things don't need a voice to show. We met before this world could know. Your smile was something deja vu, a past I never walked but knew. Like stars that blink behind the day, you always seem just half as way. The time was new, the touch was not. I've missed you in a life I forgot. I felt you there before we spoke. A silent pool beneath the oak. Your breath was wind I used to hear in dreams too soft, too strangely clear. Some things don't need a voice to show. We met before this world could know. If souls remember you were mine, a thread that stretched beyond the line. You don't shout or make a sound, but still you turn my world around. Like threads I never knew were tied, you pull me gently to your side. It's not the words, it's how we stay in orbit, close yet far away. I'm drawn to you like breath to air, like stars to night, like eyes to stare. No spark or flame, just something true, an unseen line that pulls me through. I never planned, I never knew, but here I am, just drawn to you. A glance, a hum, a pause too long, a silence that becomes a song. No rushing tides, just steady waves. You stay in all the thoughts I save. No force for grip, no need to prove, just something soft that makes me move. I'm drawn to you like breath to air, like stars to night, like eyes to stare. No spark or flame, just something true, an unseen line that pulls me through. I never planned, I never knew, but here I am, just drawn to you. Some hearts don't crash, they simply meet, like shadows trace in mirrored feet. I used to run when night would fall, afraid of echoes in the hall. I tried to hide, but shadows only walk beside. I'm dancing with the dark tonight in silence, but it feels so right. Not every tear must turn to shame. Some storms just need a softer name. I spin in space where fear once grew and find that I am healing too. There's beauty in the broken curve, in all the cracks I used to swerve. I trace them now like secret maps and let the stillness fill the gaps. Not all light needs to be loud. Some pieces found beneath the shroud. I'm dancing with the dark tonight in silence, but it feels so right. Not every tear must turn to shame. Some storms just need a softer name. I spin in space where fear once grew and find that I am healing too. The dark no longer makes me small. It holds me like a velvet shawl. I missed the bus, but saw the sky, a cloud shaped like a sweet surprise. The coffee spilled, but made me laugh and gave my morning a little path. Maybe the world just spins for me in quiet ways I barely see. I call it bright by choice, I'll choose it slow and let the good things gently grow.
I drift where no one calls my name. A sky of gold, a heart untamed. No map to hold, no weight to bear. Just sunlight tangled in my hair. The world below still spins and shouts, but I've unlearned those noisy doubts. I'm flying above the wind where peace begins and noise grows thin. No race, no rush, just wings that glide on hope I've kept so long inside. Each breath I take becomes the air that lifts me far from every care. The clouds don't ask where I have been. They hold me soft, they draw me in. I'm not escaping, just becoming. The sound of stillness gently humming. No need to land before I'm free. This quiet flight belongs to me. I'm flying above the wind where peace begins and noise grows thin. No race, no rush, just wings that glide on hope I've kept so long inside. Each breath I take becomes the air that lifts me far from every care. So let me float, not chase or bend. I'm home above the wind again.
I've waited quiet, I've stayed low, planted seeds no one could know. Now the sun has found my skin, and I feel the change begin. I'm not hiding, not this time. I'm blooming on my own design. This is my season, this is my start. The winds are shifting in my heart. I've got colors you've never seen, dreams unspoken, now I sing. I'm not afraid, I've paid my dues. This is the time I get to choose. This is my season, I'm brand new. Every no I used to fear built the roots that brought me here. Every turn and twist and fall was just a prelude to it all. Now I step into the light with all my shadows held just right. This is my season, this is my start. The winds are shifting in my heart. I've got colors you've never seen, dreams unspoken, now I sing. I'm not afraid, I've paid my dues. This is the time I get to choose. This is my season, I'm brand new. I'm not waiting to be found, I'm dancing now on my own ground. Every step a spark of me, and I'm finally learning to be free. This is my season, here I go. With every breath I start to glow. Watch me rise soft and strong. This is where I do belong. I'm not a maybe, I'm the now. It'll shine, I'll show you how. This is my season, I'm here now. Wake up, stretch, take one deep breath. Open my eyes, no room for regret. One cup of water, one page read. One thought in my notebook said, you're not late, you're just on time. Change begins with one small line. There's power in the small things. The morning light, the song I sing. One step, one smile, one steady beat turns my doubt into belief. I don't need a giant leap. Tiny fires can wake the deep. Power in the small things. That's where my strength begins. Tie my shoes, walk out the door. Same old street I've walked before, but today it feels brand new. 'Cause I've got purpose in my view. I don't wait for perfect days, I build them in my quiet ways. There's power in the small things. The morning light, the song I sing. One step, one smile, one steady beat turns my doubt into belief. I don't need a giant leap. Tiny fires can wake the deep. Power in the small things. That's where my strength begins. Every little win I save, like sunlight bottled for the brave. I keep it close, I stack it high. Watch it lift me when I try. There's power in the small things. The way I rise, the hope it brings. From brush of paint to choice I make. This is how my dreams awake. I don't need to run or shout. Whisper still can knock walls out. Power in the small things. That's what I'm all about.
hit the pavement, sky is wide. The morning breeze becomes my guide. No rearview mirror, no rewind. I'm chasing light I've yet to find. One step, one dream, one breath begun, and I'm already on the run. I run with the sun, feel it on my face. Every beat's a brand new place. Faster than doubt, louder than fear. The world gets brighter when I'm here. I'm not hiding, I won't stay. I'm running straight into the day. Run with the sun, that's my way. Worries fall like leaves behind. All I need is forward mind. The warmth, the wind, the open sky tell me I was born to try. I don't need a finish line. I'm building gold in real time. I run with the sun, feel it on my face. Every beat's a brand new place. Faster than doubt, louder than fear. The world gets brighter when I'm here. I'm not hiding, I won't stay. I'm running straight into the day. Run with the sun, that's my way. And let them say the hill's too steep. I've got dreams I wanna keep. Let them talk, I'll just go where the sun tells me to grow. I run with the sun, wild and free. Every mile rewrites me. Brighter than what held me back. Now I'm sunlight on the track. I'm not waiting, I'm not done. My life began. Run with the sun. I run with the sun, feel it on my face. Every beat's a brand new place. Faster than doubt, louder than fear. The world gets brighter when I'm here. I'm not hiding, I won't stay. I'm running straight into the day. Run with the sun, that's my way.
Didn't wake up feeling bold. Sky was gray, the coffee cold. But somehow deep inside I knew the light in me still wanted through. So I tied my laces, faced the day. Not for applause, but just to say I'll shine anyway. Even small, even if no one sees it all. I'll rise not to be bright for show, but to be me and let it grow. Even on the quiet days, I'll shine anyway. Some words sting in silence too, and dreams feel far like skies of blue. But I've survived with softer wings, and still I hum when no one sings. I won't wait for skies to clear. The stars I need are already near. I'll shine anyway, even small, even if no one sees it all. I'll rise not to be bright for show, but to be me and let it grow. rain anyway. Flip-flops tapping on the street, got the sunshine on repeat. Every breeze is singing loud and I'm just dancing through the crowd. Don't need plans or fancy shoes. Got my rhythm, got my groove. I've got summer in my step, smiles that I haven't spent yet. Sky so blue I could float on every melody I wrote. No looking back, no regrets, just sun-kissed moves and silhouettes. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. Lemon ice and open skies, laughing loud with no disguise. Even Mondays start to shine when the world feels this aligned. I walk like life's a beat I trust, kicking up a trail of dust. I've got summer in my step, smiles that I haven't spent yet. Sky so blue I could float on every melody I wrote. No looking back, no regrets, just sun-kissed moves and silhouettes. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. And if the clouds begin to show, I'll bring the shine wherever I go. It's not the season, it's the spark that keeps the light inside my heart. I've got summer in my step, even when the sun has set. Still I glow and still I sway, with that sunshine in my way. This rhythm's mine, I won't forget. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes. I've got summer in my step, smiles that I haven't spent yet. Sky so blue I could float on every melody I wrote. No looking back, no regrets, just sun-kissed moves and silhouettes. I've got summer in my step. Every moment feels like yes.
Staring at the day ahead, feeling doubts inside my head. But I've been here once before, and I made it through that door. One breath in, I feel the ground, hear my heartbeat steady sound. I can do this even slow, even if the path won't show. I may stumble, I may sway, but I'm showing up today. I don't need to be the best, just brave enough to take the next. I can do this, do the song I can. Coffee warm between my hands, plans may shift, but still I stand. Every effort, every try builds the wings I need to fly. I've got storms inside my past, but I've also learned to last. I can do this even slow, even if the path won't show. I may stumble, I may sway, but I'm showing up today. I don't need to be the best, just brave enough to take the next. I can do can do this, watch me rise, turning questions into tries. I may fall, I may bend, but I begin again, again. I don't need to run a race, just move forward in my pace. I can do this. Yes, I can.
Alarm rings, sky's already blue. Sun says, hey, I showed up too. To-do list looking kinda long, but I've got a rhythm, I've got song. Coffee in hand, sneakers on, ready for whatever comes along. Right side up, that's how I roll. Even if I trip, I don't lose control. Life's a dance, a beat, a leap. Even when I fall, I land on my feet. Bright side up, can't dim my light. I'm chasing dreams in full daylight. Some days test the way I shine, but clouds don't last all the time. One deep breath and here I go, with summer wind behind my glow. I don't wait for stars to align, I light them up with this heart of mine. Bright side up, that's how I roll. Even if I trip, I don't lose control. Life's a dance, a beat, a leap. Even when I fall, I land on my feet. Bright side up, can't dim my light. I'm chasing dreams in full daylight. Turn it loud, let the joy in. Grinning wide like I'm built to win. Every no is just a turn to a yes I had to earn. Bright side up, I won't fade. I was made for sun and shade. With every step I feel the spark. I make my mark, I light the dark. Bright side up, that's how I go. And I keep rising, don't you know?
You appear in silent frames, flickering like distant flames. Every path I try to take leads me back into your wake. You're the echo in my mind. In your light I try to find my horizon, pulling near like a voice I always hear. You don't rush, you don't stay, you just guide me anyway. My horizon soft and wide, I'm just learning how to glide. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Every turn a subtle sign, tracing you between the lines. Though I walk with grounded pace, remain a moving place. Can't outrun what feels like home. Even shadows know where to roam. My horizon pulling near, like a voice I always hear. You don't rush, you don't stay, you just guide me anyway. My horizon's soft and wide, I'm just learning how to glide. Still chasing what I see in you. The way you say my name so low, like wrapping me in evening glow. The way the light hits wooden floors feels like peace I've known before. It isn't loud, it doesn't shout, but somehow it still fills me out. Everything soft, everything kind wraps around my worried mind. A whisper, a glance, a silent sigh can lift me up, can teach me why I need not shine, I need not prove. Everything soft helps me move. Quiet cup you set for me, the room you filled with company. Without a word, without a plan, you held me just by who you am. No thunderstorm, no fire or rain, just gentle hands that ease the pain. Everything soft, everything kind wraps around my worried mind. A whisper, a glance, a silent sigh can lift me up, can teach me why I need not shine, I need not prove. Everything soft helps me move. Some love is velvet, not a flame. It doesn't beg to earn a name, but oh how deep its roots can grow in every soft and steady glow. Everything soft I've come to see is where the strongest part of me learns to forgive, learns to stay, and softly, slowly finds its way. Everything soft is strong that way.
Packed my thoughts and wore the breeze wandered roads between the trees. Every mile I leave behind makes more room inside my mind. I don't need a map to stay. The wind will show a kind of way. I'm home in the wind, where I roam. No walls, no roof, and still I'm home. Every field, every bend is where my soul begins again. No fixed place, but here I've been, and I'm still home in the wind. Sky turns peach, the daylight ends. I light a fire with quiet friends. Even when I'm all alone, there's a sky that says I'm known. Peace is found in walking slow. The ground will tell me where to go. I'm home in the wind, where I roam. No walls, no roof, and still I'm home. Every field, every bend is where my soul begins again. No fixed place, but here I've been, and I'm still home in the wind. Mountains call and rivers guide. I have all I need inside. Not a path I have to win, just a life that lets me in. I'm home in the wind, soft and white, with stars above and peace inside. Every breath, every grin carries all the love I've been. No destination, no end, because I'm home in the wind. If the world slowed down today, would we notice what we say? All the words we throw around might finally touch the ground. We rush through time, we chase the wind, but miss the peace that lives within. If the world slows down, would you stay and hold my hand a gentler way? Would we hear the morning bird to breathe, to love just the waiting words? If silence found a place to grow, I think
think we'd see what we don't know. If the clocks would lose their place and give us just a little grace, would we find the time to care for all the love that's always there? A breath, a pause, a softer view could help us see what's really true. If the world slows down, would you stay? Hold my hand a gentler way. Would we hear the morning time? Do we need to love just the waiting words? If silence found a place to grow, I think we'd see what we don't know. Maybe we were never late, just moving at a louder rate. But life was whispering all along, slow it down and you'll be strong. If the world slows down, I'll be here with open hands, without the fear. We don't need to run a race. There's meaning in this quiet space. If the world slows down today, let's choose to love a slower way. Never found the words to say all the thoughts that slipped away, so I write them in the air. Hope the wind will take them there. No address and no reply, but still I send them to the sky. Letters to the sky, soft and blue, folded thoughts I save for you. Pages made of breath and light, drifting through the quiet night. No more wait, no need to cry, just my letters to the sky. You appear in sudden rain, or morning light upon the pane. Not a ghost, not fully gone, just a whisper in a song. Time can't hold what love can keep,
So I send these dreams when I sleep. Letters to the sky, soft and blue. Folded thoughts I saved for you. Pages made of breath and light, drifting through the quiet night. No more wait, no need to cry. Just my letters to the sky. Every line unsaid but shown. Still I write, it helps me see that letting go sets memory free. Letters to the sky, winds obey, carry what I couldn't say. With every word I feel release, a silent prayer, a kind of peace. Letters sent, not asking why. Just my love to the sky.
There are days I close the door, leave the world upon the floor, let the silence hold me tight, in rooms that never ask for light. But even in the quiet ache, a whisper starts that doesn't break. Light finds me when I forget, through tears I haven't cried just yet. It reaches in without a sound and lifts me gently from the ground. I don't go searching endlessly. Somehow, still light finds me.
I've walked through nights that had no stars, held pieces of a heart in jars. But something soft like breath or grace still brush the shadows from my face.
Not all at once, but bit by bit, the dark makes room and light will fill. Light finds me when I forget, through tears I haven't cried just yet. It reaches in without a sound and lifts me gently from the ground. I don't go searching endlessly. Somehow, still light finds me. Even when I turn away, it knows the path, it knows the way. Through folded hands and weary breath, the light, it always finds me.
Coffee in a favorite cup, blanket pulled just high enough, curtains sway with sleepy grace, sunlight spills across your face. Nothing loud, nothing fast, just a moment meant to last. Sundays like this I let time go, no need to chase, no need to know. With every breeze and every kiss, I learned to love the quiet bliss. Sundays like this, they teach me how to just be here, to just be now. Books unread, but that's okay. There's magic in the lazy way. Toast and jam and music low, the kind of peace that gently grows. The world can wait, the world can spin, but I've got joy tucked deep within. Sundays like this I let time go, no need to chase, no need to know. With every breeze and every kiss, I learned to love the quiet bliss. Sundays like this, they teach me how to just be here, to just be now. Some days shout and some just hum. I've come to love the softer drums. No firework, just candlelight. Still my heart feels full and bright. Sundays like this, they hold me still in moments made by gentle will. I don't need more, I don't need loud, just skies like this without a cloud. Sundays like this, they let me be, and that's enough, completely free.
There's a hush between the lines where meaning rests undefined. Not the action, not the sound, but where my truest self is found. No need to move, no need to speak. I find the strength when I am weak. In the space between moments where time forgets to run, I feel the weight release me like shadows from the sun. It's quiet but it's glowing, a place where I belong. In the space between moments, I remember I am strong. The world keeps rushing past the light, but here I breathe and hold it tight. A heartbeat caught in open air, a stillness only I can wear. Not lost, not late, just in between, where life is soft space between moments, I remember I am strong. Let me linger where light bends. Not every story needs an end. Some truths are shaped in silent ways, where nothing loud is meant to stay. In the space between moments, I come back to me. No striving, just being. No noise, just clarity. This pause, this peace, this in-between is where I learn what life can mean.
Not every light fades with the night. Some still burn without a flame, like the way you said my name. It's quiet, but it's still so bright. Seasons turn and people change, but some soft echoes still remain. The things that stay are never loud. A touch, a glance, a solemn vow. The way you smiled on rainy days. The scent of books, the songs you played, they live in me in their own way. These are the things that choose to stay. I don't remember every line, but I recall the way they felt. Your laugh beside the windowsill, the quiet comfort in your eyes. Years can blur the edges sharp, but not what's written in the heart. The things that stay are never loud. A touch, a glance, a solemn vow. The way you smiled on rainy days. The scent of books, the songs you played, they live in me in their own way. These are the things that choose to stay. I used to chase the days ahead, but now I walk with what you said. Your kindness like a steady flame, still warming me without a name. The things that stay, they shape my soul. They make the empty moments whole. Not etched in stone, but soft like clay. Still here though time has moved away. Not everything will fade away. There will be things that choose to stay. If everyone sleeps, the world goes dim, but the sky above still lets me in. Streetlights hum, the stars lean close, and I feel less alone than most. No one sees me in this room, but I am known by the moon. On this side of the moon, I breathe where silence sings and shadows leave. No crowds to please, no need to run. Just me and stars and all I've done. This side of the moon I see a softer, brighter part of me. Curtains sway with midnight breeze. Time slows down, I'm finally free. Whispers fill the open sky, and ask no how and tell no why. I speak in thoughts too light to hold. Still they shimmer, still they're told. On this side of the moon I'll breathe, where silence sings and shadows leave. No crowds to please, no need to run. Just me and stars and all I've done. This side of the moon I see a softer, brighter part of me. Some things grow in lunar light, in quiet rooms and sleepless night. The me I lost, the me I missed, comes home in silver like a kiss. On this side of the moon I'm whole, with calm returning to my soul. No one's watching, still I shine. My heart is full and it is mine. This side of the moon is light, is mine.
There's a room inside my mind where the world can't press or find. Soft as snowfall, still as dawn. It waits for me when days feel wrong. I close my eyes, I find the key. This quiet place belongs to me. Where the quiet lives, I go. When I need the light to show, a gentle space, a sacred sound, where broken thoughts are softly found. No storms inside, just open skies. Where the quiet lives, my spirit flies. There's a window open wide, where I lay my fear aside. The clock forgets to count the time, and silence sings a perfect rhyme. With every breath I feel it near, a truth that whispers crystal clear. Where the quiet lives, I go. When I need the light to show, a gentle space, a just now, this gentle grace, this quiet heart, this sacred place. Where the quiet lives, I stay. Let the noise just drift away. In breath and pause, in hush and hue, I come back home, I start anew. Where the quiet lives, I find my way, in peace that never fades away. I woke before the world began. No sound, just breath and sky. The city still asleep beneath my quiet battle cry. A blank page waits with open arms. No need to shout or run. Some dreams are born in steady steps and rise before the sun. They told me I was far too slow to reach what others chase, but time becomes a friend to those who move with patient grace. No spotlight here, no curtain call, just hands that start again, and faith that whispers every day, you're stronger than you've been. Begin quietly, no need to roar. The softest strength can open doors. Not every hero needs the flame. Some build their path through wind and rain. Begin quietly and let it show that growth is not for speed, but soul. A whisper can ignite the sky if you believe, and let it fly. No fireworks, no thunder loud, but look how far you've come somehow. The mountain doesn't know your name, but step by step you claim the same. Begin quietly, but never stop. Each moment moves you to the top. There's power in the steady stream that shapes the rocks, that feeds the dream. Begin quietly and you will see how far you go by being free to rise with peace inside your pace and write your name with silent grace. Just begin quietly. You already have. I saw you first between the leaves, where sunlight kissed your hair. Not a word, but in that glance, the world felt soft and fair. You didn't bloom to seek the crowd or dance beneath their praise. You grew where no one thought to look, in quiet, hidden ways. You're not the kind to chase the spring. You let it come to you like petals that refuse to rush. yet always find the dew. You speak in wind, not certainty, in stillness, not in show, but even roots that lie unseen have taught my heart to grow. You bloom without sound, no thunder, no flame, but I look around and nothing feels the same. Like soft moss on stone, like light after rain, you stayed with my soul without leaving a stain. I never knew that gentleness could wrap around so strong, that silence could be filled with you and feel like a full song. No need to guard, no need to run. When you are near, I breathe. A flower knows the worth of time and waits for what it needs. You never asked to be held fast, you simply stayed and grew. And now I find when I feel lost, the past still leads to you. You bloom without sound, yet light every room. No need for crowns to know that you bloom. Wherever you stand is a place that feels new. And love doesn't shout, it just blossoms through you. You bloom, and I do too. Golden light spills on the floor, a quiet breeze behind the door. I stretch my hands, I lift my chin. This is where the day begins. One small breath, a sacred start. Stillness echoing in my heart. Breathe in, begin. Let the morning settle in. No need to rush, no need to race. Each moment finds its perfect place. Breathe in, breathe in. Pages open, coffee steam, a fragile thread connects my dream. Though the world may twist and spin, I hold my ground, I draw within. Soft and slow the silence sings, wrapped in gentle unseen wings. Breathe in, begin. Let the morning settle in. No need to rush, no need to race. Each moment finds its perfect place. Breathe in, breathe in. Nothing grand, just quiet grace. Peace that lingers in this space. Every breath a new sunrise. Hope reflects north wind. I'm not chasing, I'm just here. With each inhale I draw near. Breathe in and begin. In the hush of falling stars, I still hear your name. Not aloud, but in the air, like whispers left in rain. Every path I try to change leads me back to you. Even time can't blur the trace of what we almost knew. You're the echo in my silence, the shimmer in my night, the memory I never meant to hold but couldn't hide. You're the song that never ended, though we only played one line. Still you linger in the quiet of my mind. I don't chase the shadows now, I just let them pass. But in dreams you sometimes stay, like starlight on the glass. You're the echo in my silence, the shimmer in my night. And when the world forgets your face, you're still my softest light. Still you linger in the quiet of my mind. Even if the stars forget the path that brought us here, I will trace it back in silence with my hands, my heart, my fear. You don't have to say my name for me to know your voice. Some love was written not in words, but quiet, sacred choice. The days will fold into the years, the seasons turn and go, but time cannot erase the truth of what we came to know. You are not a fleeting spark, you're the fire I never died. things I cannot live without. Even if the world moves on, if shadows grow, if lights are gone, even if I walk alone, you're the reason I belong. Even if the stars forget the way our hearts once met, I'll remember for the both of us, I love you always yet. I've whispered you into the wind and carved you into dawn. You're every moment I stood still and every fear I've drawn. You've colored me in shades of you that don't quite fade away. And though the world will change its dress, my love will always stay. I'll wade through storms, through sleep and fire, through ocean's dust and war and desire. And if my breath begins to cease, let love remain in quiet peace. Even if the stars forget and all the skies reset, if no one else recalls your name, I will not forget. Even if my voice is gone, you'll hear me in a song that only hearts like ours could write forever, deep and long. Always you. Even if the stars forget. I won't promise stars or skies or things I cannot hold, but I will keep the smallest things, like warming hands when cold. I can't erase the hurt you felt or change the winds you knew, but I will build a shelter here and hold the storm with you. I won't ask you to be strong when tired fills your eyes. I'll stay and be the silence where your softer self can lie. No fireworks, no poetry, just tea and folded sleeves, but I will love you quietly in ways the world won't see. I will love you every way I can, in quiet time, in open hand, not just in words, but morning light and folding shirts and holding tight. If love is more than saying so, I'll show you more than you could know. You've walked through doors that locked you out, and nights that didn't end, but here you're not a story told. You're simply just my friend. I water what the world forgot and brush the dust away to let you bloom in safety, with no need to repay. I'll stay through quiet, stay through doubt. When light is dim and faith runs out, you'll never need to earn my stay. I'll love just declared that no, I've always cared. I will love you every way I can. You didn't knock, you just appeared. In laughter I had missed a stranger's smile, a gentle voice that echoed like a wish. The quiet space I thought was mine, you filled without a sound, and suddenly the room grew wide with joy I'd never found. You ask about the little things, like how I take my tea, and somehow that feels more than words, more like you're seeing me. It's nothing grand or wild or loud, but still it makes me stay, like maybe love is not a fire, but softly waking day. Maybe you were never planned, but you feel like a song I understand, a gentle note, a rising breeze that plays in every part of me. Maybe you, like morning rain, arrive so quiet, soothe the pain. You're not a storm, you're morning blue. I'm not in love, but maybe you. No stars fell down, no time stood still, but something in me turned so real. Maybe you are always near, but only now the sky feels clear. You're not a dream, you're a steady light that keeps me warm in quiet nights. Maybe you, and I don't know how slow the seed of love can grow, but if it's true, then let it be. And maybe turning quietly into we. You came like Sunday morning, no rush, no need to shine, but just the way you looked at me made ordinary feel divine. You didn't try to be a song, you simply hummed along, and suddenly my silence found a reason to be strong. You asked me if I slept last night and smiled before I speak. It's nothing big, but somehow still it's all the calm I seek. You're not a spark that burns me fast, you're just a steady flame, and loving you feels just like light that knows me by my name. Softly you turn all my gray to blue, not loud, not wild, just true, like morning finds it to you. So real, I never thought I'd feel this warm, this light, this still, and know it all is real. La da 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 da, la da 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 da, la da 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 da. They write of love like thunder, but I have learned instead that joy can live in whisper tones and bloom in words unsaid. No need to chase, no need to win, you never ask me to. But when you're near, I see the world begin in softer hues. You never tried to change the day, you just made space for sun. And when I count my favorite things, you always start at one. Softly you, like breeze that drifted through my busy, tangled view. And suddenly I knew you're not a dream, you're the in-between of laughter and of peace. You're all the soft I need. Da 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 da, da 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 da, da 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 da. Softly it was you. Da 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 da.
You don't have to say a word, I hear you in the air, like morning light that softly moves across the wooden chair. No need for perfect plans, just coffee and your smile. The way you laugh when nothing's said, it stays with me a while. The world can feel too loud with timelines and goodbyes, but here we are, the quiet kind, just talking with our eyes. You hold the day together in ways you never see. A moment small, but somehow still, it sets the whole world free. Somewhere warm where hearts can rest, where silence feels like being blessed, where just your name can light the gray. I find you in the simplest way. Somewhere warm where minutes slow, where all I need is just to know that even if we're far apart, you're somewhere warm inside my heart. We don't need fireworks or stars to know exactly who we are. Just you and I, a little piece that lives beneath the noisy streets. Somewhere warm where we belong, where every quiet breath feels strong, where love is shown in tea and time. Not always grand, but always kind. Somewhere warm, and I believe that even when the seasons leave, you'll still be wrapped inside my day, like sunshine never fades away. You are somewhere warm.
moves on, but I stay still. Pages turn, the wind is real. A quiet voice inside my chest says I don't always need to rush. The window breathes a softer light. My fears no longer want to fight. I found a way to feel again without pretending to be strong. Still quiet here, but I am fine. I don't need all the world to shine. A single breath, a silent step. I'm walking at my own rhythm. Still quiet here, and I believe there's peace in just the way I breathe. If the storm returns someday, I know I'll bend but never break. I'm learning how to be okay with who I am, with what I face. Still quiet here, but I'm alive. My heart still speaks when I close my eyes. No louder dreams, no chasing time, just gentle hope that flows like light. Still quiet here, and that's alright. A season brushed beyond the glass and quietly brought you near. No words were said, yet I could feel that day's warmth reappeared. Your laughter I had once forgot now rides upon the breeze. It lingers still inside my chest and softly speaks to me. Though time has traveled far from then, my heart recalls it all again, as if you never left that day. You were my spring, so full of light. Was I your final winter's night? The words we left like buds unblown, still waiting for their time. At last I'll find the strength to say the things I hid away and hold you close again. I learned to live with you, not here, but silence never moved. I thought that I had healed it all, yet seasons speak of you. Though everything around me changed, you live inside my view. Please help me be the kind of me that once was loved by you. Now I can say what once I feared. You were the light that stayed sincere. Though time has flowed so far away, your evening folds like linen sheets around the hush of day, and somewhere in the quiet I hear the things you never say. You're not a firework in flight, you're not the thunder's call, but like a tide that knows the moon, you pull me without force at all. You don't arrive with promises or chase away the rain. You're just the calm between two storms that keeps me still and sane. I never thought that peace would come with someone else nearby, but in your gaze I find the room where I can finally sigh. Where you are, the world slows down like silence draping over sound. My heartbeat walks instead of runs, my worries rest like setting suns. Where you are, I don't pretend that I must break before I bend. You're not my cure, you're just my ground, where pieces lost are gently found. Some loves bloom like wildfire red, then vanish in the ash. But you're a light that lingers on, where shadows softly crash. You hold the corners of my mind, where cobwebs used to hide. You speak in presence, not in lines, and walk so close inside. I've been the storm, I've been the shell. You never asked me to be well, you simply stayed, and that was more than all the healing I hoped for. Where you are, I breathe like prayer, like every step is free from care. No need to chase, no need to prove. You love me still, and I can move. Where you are, I'm home again, not in a place, but in a friend. I used to drift, now I remain where you are, through joy and rain. Where you are, I find